Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's August 2021. So we are going from Long Island up to the New England. So we're going through Providence and then Portland, Maine, and then Bar Harbor to the Acadia National Park. And we're going to drive back down to Boston and then New London, Connecticut to take the ferry from there to Long Island and drive home. It'll be about a 5-day trip. And we're going to show you everything along the way. Just go through our journey with us.
Alright, we're all set, ready to go. It's about 6:30 a.m. Tesla charged overnight. We're at a full charge for the Model 3 long range. We're about 353 miles. I think it was about 355, and we used about 2 miles worth of energy just to, get the car up and running and pack it, and doors were open, lights were on, whatever. But the first address is now in the GPS, in Tesla GPS. You can see that we're going to Providence, Rhode Island, really right in the middle of the city. You can see it's 34%. We're expected to be at 34% by the time we get there. It's 199 miles, 3 hours and 21 minutes. We'll get there just before 10 a.m. No charging to get to Providence, Rhode Island, so it looks like we can make it on one shot, which is great. And then we'll probably charge when we get to Providence and then make our way up to Portland, Maine. But when we get to Providence and we update the address, or we put in the address and the car will calculate, we'll see what Tesla recommends in terms of charging. So far, 199 miles is where we got to go. 34% by the time we get there. Let's see if we do better or worse than 34% by the time we get there. And yeah, we're off. First Tesla road trip.
Okay, so just wanted to give you guys a quick update. We are in Milford, Connecticut. Oh, now we're in Orange, Connecticut. It's been about an hour and a half that we've been driving, and we're on the I-95, and we've got about 52 miles more on the I-95 and about 100 miles more to get to Providence, Connecticut. Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, we're still on track to get there for 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock. So we are, it's been a good, smooth ride so far. Not much traffic. And I wanted to show you the energy that we've been using. And so right now we're at 73%, and it looks like we might get there and have 44%, and previously it was 34%, so it looks like we're pretty good there. So yeah, just want to give you a quick update.
And we're back. It is 9:58 a.m. and we've made it to Providence, Rhode Island. We've parked in Federal Hill. I'm gonna go check out the area, but just to show you, we've made it with 41% battery. So when we left Long Island, the projected was 34%, I think, and we've actually made it with 41. So that's actually pretty good. We're gonna spend, I don't know, maybe 2-3 hours here in Providence, get something to eat, walk around, see what there is to see, show you guys a few things, and then we're gonna come back to the car and plot the route to Portland, Maine. So let's go check out Providence. So our first stop in Providence happens to be by luck, because we parked really close to it, is Blush Bakeshop, which is known for soups and pizzas, donuts, cakes, danishes, you name it. But its claim to fame is it is a vegan bake shop that features natural, organic, and local ingredients, and a really popular spot, as we found out, in the downtown Providence area. Our next stop is Di Pasquale Square, which is the center of Little Italy in Federal Hill, Providence. It is a cultural and geographic center for the neighborhood, filled with great restaurants, beautiful flowers, outdoor seating, a large central fountain, and it is a great place to have dinner and spend an evening.
Okay, we are at Prospect Terrace. It's an elevated park, small park in Providence, so you kind of get a higher elevated view of Providence. We'll go take a look now. Okay, so this is the view. I saw on a list that this is where you can go see elevated views. I'm guessing if the trees weren't here, you can see it like maybe in the fall. I mean the leaves weren't here in the fall and winter time. But this is the view of Prospect Terrace, Providence from Prospect Terrace. You can see the state capitol from here. This is the Providence Anthem. It is actually just open to members right now. So I wanted to go in. It was created in 1844. This building was constructed, and Edgar Allan Poe came here, and H.P. Lovecraft, local writer around here, also stopped by, and he wrote a short story called The Shunned House, about a house around here, a haunted house around here. So unfortunately, not able to come in here. But this is a historic place. Should it be opened soon after this whole pandemic, hopefully this is a location you would be able to see. Alright, this is the John Money house, which is also the house that Lovecraft wrote about in The Shunned House. The Rhode Island State House is open to the public Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's security and a metal detector at the entrance, and then you're free to roam the building as you like. With construction completed in 1904, the Rhode Island State House has the fourth largest self-supporting marble-covered dome in the world. The largest is the St. Peter's in Vatican City. The second is the Minnesota State Capitol, and the third is the Taj Mahal. You'll see the Senate Chamber, the House Chamber, the State Reception Room, and the State House Library. The State House is considered an outstanding example of the American Renaissance architecture style, as it has influences from ancient Greece and Rome.
Alright, we're back in Tesla, and we are pretty much done with Providence, Rhode Island. Interesting place, but time to hit our next destination, which is Portland, Maine. So from here, the Tesla is recommending that we stop in Lynnfield, Massachusetts to charge. We'll be at 11%. By the time we get to Lynnfield, we'll charge for 20 minutes and then make it up to Portland at 21%. It's 164 miles, or 3 hours and 19 minutes from Providence to Portland, Maine. I don't know if I want to go all the way to Lynnfield at 11%. Maybe we'll supercharge somewhere before that. So we're going to start the trip. We're going to keep this open or keep this map GPS sort of routed. And then as we go through, I believe there is a supercharger between here and Boston. So maybe we'll stop there and supercharge. But that's it. Let's make our way up to Portland. So quick update, we decided to follow the GPS to Lynnfield. So we've hit some traffic. So we are about 5.8 miles from the exit to the supercharger, but we've hit some serious traffic going around Boston. We should be okay though. We got about 47 miles of range, but 5.8 miles of distance to travel. So we should be there. It says 23 minutes. I don't know if that 23 minutes is correct or if that 23 minutes includes the 20 minutes of charging that we need to do. I'm hoping it's not going to take 23 minutes to travel 5 miles, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll be there soon, and then we'll get this this Model 3 charged up and on the road to Portland. And update, we've made it to Lynnfield, and first I was wrong. The 20 minutes, actually it was 20 minutes on the highway to get to this charging station. Traffic was really bad. We actually got off the highway and did some local roads for about 3 miles to get here, but yeah, it literally took us 20 minutes to travel those 4 or 5 miles. But we're here, we're in Lynnfield, we're now gonna charge, and it's actually pretty full here, but let's go supercharge and we'll see what it's like. And we're plugged in, we're blue, communicating, waiting for the green. Hopefully shortly we'll go green. And we're green. So let's go take a look and see what type of speeds we're getting here. Oh, back in the car, you can see that so 1 hour and 5 minutes. It's actually really slow here. We're only getting 163 miles per hour, so it's saying we're gonna have to sit here for 1 hour and 5 minutes. Oh, no, it's going up. It's 35 now, so now we're getting over 300 miles per hour. So there we go. Now we're 35 minutes worth of charging. And we're going at 72 kilowatts. We've gained 2 miles so far. Alright, so we're going to let this charge. There is a bit of a couple places around here. We're going to see if we can find a bite to eat. And we'll leave this for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes to charge. Okay, so we took a walk over to Whole Foods. We grabbed 2 slices of pizza. It was horrible. Don't get pizza at Whole Foods. But we're back to the car, and the car is now charged. We're up to 223 miles. It cost $12.04. If you want to see what the percentage is, it is 63%. So we are now at 63% charge, and we will take this to us, or take this for our trip to Portland. And we've made it to Portland. Our first stop is the Lobster Shack, because of course we gotta get the lobster roll. But we've made it. We made it with 30% battery. We got 30% battery, and that range is 107 miles. So we made it with 107 miles of range, and yeah, we left home at what, 6:15 this morning, and now it's 5:30, so almost 11 hours from Long Island to Portland, Maine, with a stop in Providence and a stop to charge for about 40 minutes. But we're here, so now let's go have some lobster rolls.